All right, I think we have a little bit of time for just another quick little session of some more Cozy or the Mods 9. And I think I want to let's get this kind of finished up over here. I know there's a few changes I wanted to make. I'm also aware that I can't do this as I wanted to, unfortunately. Or maybe I can. There must be a way I can rearrange this so it'll work. And I think there might be, you know, just because I was like, I want to kind of have it where it is cut in a bit, so I only use like a T shape of stuff. And I think I can actually. I think I can. If I get rid of this, let me get rid of that. I'm going to put that there. Well, let's remove that and put it. Let's get back in my backpack. And where is that thing? Interface is. Can I actually do this? Yeah, I can actually. I totally reckon I can, because we can be sneaky and let's just destroy that. And what's it? We've got export bus, we've got import bus, we've got some of that. Okay, yeah, we can actually do let me get a couple of anchors as well. Okay, so what I can do is I can put, I probably don't need to really put anchors here. I'm just doing it so that I don't mess up my signaling in any way. Okay, and then that is an export bus there. And then we can have one here. Okay. Which handily does mean I can actually put the interface there. Oh, don't tell me I've done it again. No, I haven't. Induction card is there. Good. Because now that'll happily just power this. So that entire channel can actually be removed for now. And then what I can do here is actually remove you for a second. And then yes, I still do want that to be a connector. But what I can do is I don't necessarily need a connector here, do I? I could totally do one. I know. Oh, I love the way it's trying to connect to the smart cable as well. Presumably that's going to show up here. But it doesn't work because it doesn't recognize that it's not a bus there. I suppose it's because it doesn't know otherwise. Because you can have these things, it's just like, yeah, we'll connect just in case. But nothing's going to happen. Okay. And then yeah, because then you can have that there, and in all fairness, you would have another export bus. So then if I went with a crafter, so let's make a tier 1 crafter. Let's do that, because of course we have to. Okay, tier 1 crafter, tier 2 crafter. Do you know what? Cancel. Let's just make 16 of you. And we can make you, and then we can make you. we can put you there. You're automatically going to get power because this is now powering everything it touches. And then we're going to do a little bit of chopping. So I'm going to put 64 in there because I can then destroy that. And then I also want to get rid of that. What's going to happen is we're going to have that. Then where is the drive? Realized all the things will come out of it as well, won't they? Ha 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 ha, of course they did. So there we go, you, and you. Which is then you, and you, I think. And you, no, one of you are not there. And then finally where is that storage bus? There should be a storage bus somewhere that I can't see. Oh wait, no, it just went into, I think that's it, because obviously I popped off with that. So you can go there. And that ender drawer, you can go there. And then that kind of actually keeps things a little lower. So what we can do then is we can get back our spruce planks. We can actually then put you back. We can put you back. No, tell a lie. Ha 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 ha. That's not what I'm doing at all, is it? These can all be removed. Removed. So what we can actually do in their place is like this. And then the same here. And then, do we have any trapdoors? No, of course we do not. Well, let's stay 373. So you can kind of do this. Oh my goodness. Hey, excelente. We're going to need more trapdoors. Don't you open that trapdoor. Alright, okay. We can also then get some facade. Got any spruce plank facade? Why, yes we do. Bish bash bosh. And then, yeah, sure, I can cover that one up, although I don't particularly have to. Because then what I'm going to do is have, like, that basically. And then you can kind of do this. Alright, there we go, along, all the way along. And then we can put these up. And look at that, then that is effectively going to be beautiful. You just don't know it yet. So let's go and put you there. You there. Yeah, I know I'm technically taking one away. It's fine. They'll replicate. They'll replicate. Oh, you already have, haven't you? Wow, okay. Someone's lucky. In all fairness, let's just go make this stone tier. Because that is ridiculous. Because what do I want? I need some essence. So I just need literally 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine, and then stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't imagine. I'm sure I've already just made this block, but if it's, there's no way it isn't just stone. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that is working nicely. Bosh, there we go. Let's just get another one of these. Here we go. Yeah, happy birthday. You're not coming in. I know you can just open up the door, but you're not coming in. And then, wow, lots of fluix. Lots of Certus. Only the one silicon. Only one nether quartz. Hey, look at that. Glowstone has made one already. And then obsidian. And I do like this as well because it's it'll give it a bit of a flickering effect, but the best thing about the phytos is they work as a light source, and so this thing is just going to gleam in here. But I also like how much lower down that is, and also if needs be you can be like, hey, how is that going on? Hey, how is this doing? Oh cool, yeah, you're doing your thing. You can sort of like, you got your axis hatches and you can kind of like, oh yeah, there we go, very nice. Yeah, so everything is kind of working along, and then you even got your thing there, so you can be like, okay, cool, we're getting lots of essences. Do I have the, yes, cable facade for maple planks in here? I'm going to put you there, but then I'm probably also going to destroy you and you, in all fairness, so that I'm able to kind of access that and that. And eventually I'm going to want to have more stuff put in, because what are we wanting to well, first of all, let's kind of just put some stuff away for now. So you can go away, you can all go away, you can 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 be there, and then I have to put some stuff in my outside the ME system box. So you and you, excuse me, yawning away. Do you offer me anything good? No, you do not. I said that swamp. I don't think, have I actually found a swamp? I must have found. There's no way I haven't found an example of all the rare, non-rare, sorry, biomes. How long said that? Mangrove, yeah. Mangrove, mangrove, mangrove. Forest. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I actually haven't. Oh well, never mind. What are we gonna do? Fire essence, water essence, earth essence. And what am I missing? Air essence. You will be exported, as will dirt essence and stone essence. You're just going to go, because I think you can all be used in other stuff like stone essence. Yeah, flint. You can make gravel. You can make cobble. You can make stone with a little bit of coal essence. You can make bridging with a bit of coal, but yeah, I think it's kind of the flint with that, cobble, dripstone with that. I noticed actually Ah, this is pretty useful then. Sometimes some of the stuff might be used in places like nether quartz. Sure, I can actually make a bit of diorite with that, or a bit of andesite. Similar with coal in all fairness, to make the actual stone. A few things I can then use with the interface to maybe do like a round. I should be able to do a round robin between, place it somewhere and send it to the ender chest. So I can then kind of split them 50-50. But either way, fire, water, earth, air, stone, and dirt. You are all to be exported. So we should see them starting to go soon enough. Fine. Then with flux, glowstone, silicon, nether quartz, certus quartz, and obsidian. These 6 all want just making into a recipe of some sort. Because if I kind of go, hey, what can you do with this? You can make that. Oh, shucks, I want to do that. I want to have that selected. Then we do that. Then we do that. That does that. Then we do apply. Cool. Okay. Similarly, let's have a little look at all of these. So let's go to this recipe. Say, hey, glowstone essence, what can I do with you? I can actually do quite a few things, but what is it? Frog lights? Is it just frog lights? Yeah, if I want frog lights, I mean, admittedly, it's kind of cool. It's like dye essence, glowstone, and nature. To make the shroom lights and some frog lights. I'll probably have a separate setup for that. Apply. That's glowstone. Similarly, silicon. Oh no. Let's go to this one. You. Silicon. Apply. Nope. Nether quartz. Yeah, so you've actually got a couple of uses you can be used to make the granite, the diorite, and the andesite, which is pretty cool. Well, I wonder, is there other ways of making this? Well, you can make andesite by mixing cobblestone and diorite. Okay. That's andesite. What about granite? How can you make that? By mixing diorite and nether quartz. Okay. And diorite by mixing cobblestone and nether quartz. Right, okay, yeah, you can make them just by mixing cobble and quartz anyway. So let's just actually then put in this recipe. Apply. Next, we have the certus quartz. I'm going to put in that recipe because we can always do that. And then finally, obsidian. There's that. Apply. So what I can do is I can then say, in all fairness, I only need one channel, and it is items. Hell, I might as well do it in 2 channels just in case I need to be specific for any reason. I don't know why I would, but hey, let's double check it out. So yeah, it doesn't actually matter too much. Let's go U, and we're going to extract a stack at a time, and we're going to insert Oh, why won't you let us do that? How very strange. What's your problem? Why can't I create that? Yeah. Huh. I don't understand. I don't understand why that's the case. Create like an item. And I create. No, it doesn't work. Okay, let's see if I can maybe... I'm sure I've got an advanced connector somewhere. Yeah. Maybe that'll work, because I know you can, maybe you can only go in the top and the bottom, perhaps. Okay, we're going to operate from the top side then. And you, we're going to... Oh. What's going on? Why isn't this now... And you at that one. Okay, you, I want to create. I want to extract. Now we're going to insert up. I'm going to call you left. Also, make sure we extract a stack at a time. Okay. So that's doing that. It knows there's nothing in there. That's fine. So all I then need to do is start putting this stuff in. And that should start building up. And it will start slow and then speed up as oh, excuse me, as these bus things do. They kind of have to get back up, have to get up to temperature. Okay. Well, that seems kind of happy doing what it's doing. And there we go. Look at that. Bing, bang, bong. It's going to happily just keep doing that until, and it'll just kind of work through one at a time and be like, okay, all of that is gone. Now we'll do next. Now we'll do next. Okay, so yeah, that is almost kind of all used up. I mean, I could totally put some acceleration cards in here, but I don't think I'll need to once the backlog has been reduced. There you go. You see, now we're just happily kind of cool. That's all of the Fluix essence. Now let's start putting glowstone essence in, and that is itself now building up and up and up and up and up. And that's going to do its thing, and then it hits silicon, then nether quartz, then Certus quartz, which is great. And so these are now just dumping their created material straight into the system, which is exactly what you want. How are we doing on energy? Wow, yeah, nearly half a billion FE. So that's great. That's exactly what we want. I think I still need them there just so I can just so I can access those for now. But okay, we got some base essences there. We have some straight material stuff that we need there. Let's maybe see if we can't do the same thing again and fill up this shed with some useful stuff. So let's open up you. Also, let's get, I'm just going to go and get to a workbench so I can get rid of this cell I've got on my hands. So let's put you in there and let's remove you, and then also clear settings. Because then I can also then split you up. And then you can all go back in storage. Lovely. Also, how are we now doing on stuff like glowstone? Yeah. Oh, look at that. And you can even see there. Absolutely rocketing up. There we go. You can see the number of blocks just increasing. Wonderful, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. How are you doing? Got nearly 1,000 diamonds. We now got more diamonds than we have emeralds. That is good news. How are you doing? You're 4,000 blocks. That's good. Okay. So. These plants are happily growing nicely as well. I could even make use of a bit of this fertilized essence just to get everything up to speed, I guess. And then we are at least kind of a little bit beautified. There we go. There we go. And everything's not far off now. Oh wow, as if. Come on then, let's get you all up. Brilliant. There you go. And you can sort of see then all the flowers, and then that kind of tells you exactly what's growing in there, because then you can see. And silicon. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. That's nice and colourful. Lovely, nice and colourful. Maybe there's a bit of waste with the fertilized essence. Not too worried about that. Oh, excuse me. That is rude. Very rude of me. But there you go. And you can see now we're actually just kind of going along with the obsidian essence. And absolutely now making loads of obsidian. And then everything else will just is just happily going to tick up as and when. I assume that once the obsidian kind of then tops up, then it'll just kind of like, right, cool, what have we got left? What do we need in? And there you go. There you go. A little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of everything. Right, it's just going for it. Interesting enough, it is doing it then in order of the other ones, so that as they're coming in, it's kind of like, yeah, have a load of this, have a load of that. Okay. The best part is it'll never kind of truly run out of stuff. You know, it'll never really stop, because either it's not using enough phyto grow. That's fine. I'll just produce less essences until there's some phyto grow to put in there. The water will never run out. The energy, in all fairness, the energy could just run out and everything then just stops, which it will do once I don't have any oil. And how are we doing for oil? Well, we've used like maybe 50 buckets. Oh, that was a bit of lag getting in here. How are you doing? Yeah, every so often you're burning some, but otherwise we've got absolutely loads. Now it's a case of we've got . Why is the heavy oil not going into the heavy oil bucket? There's more than enough space in the heavy oil drawer. It's because we don't have a filter on that, do we? Right, okay. I did that. Alright, the pyrolyzer's not outputting either. Alright, for what reason are you not putting heavy oil in the heavy oil drawer? Oh, come on. Yep, that seems fine to me. That block is now highlighted. You are round robin. You don't need to be, just priority, really. Priority is there. Heavy oil bucket, yep. Extract from there, extract from there. Go on, I'll even do an extract of oil from there. Auto output, that is the output. It's on output on the right. You're on output, auto output, yep. What's going on? And you've kind of almost backed up completely because you can't take any more. What's going on? Why are you not doing anything? Something's obviously not quite right here. Extract from you and extract from you. That would seem logical. And then we insert into you. You're definitely that. Yep, that's fine. I know there is no fluid rate there, but there doesn't need to be. You know what oil to mix. So from the magma crucible, from that tank to that, you're there. Okay, you. If I switch you off, back on again. Okay. Yeah, this isn't making any sense, I gotta admit. I wonder if it's just something where I've loaded in and it's just not loading in properly for whatever reason. You're staying, oh, of course you're staying full, but you are now completely empty. you know what? I might just have another tank. Yeah, I've got a tank. And have you got any fluid pipe? Yeah, we've got you a bit of fluid pipe. Gonna use this. And I do even have the fluid duct. Hey, but let's use fluid pipe. And then pipe wrench. Sometimes that just doesn't work. Also, is that on bucket mode? Bucket mode off. That's fine. What I can also do then is... No, you cannot exit out the front of these machines. That's right. Of course you can. Can at back though, can't you? Let's remind myself of where you are. You are to the that window, next to that window on the back side. You are here. All right, okay. This is drastic measures, but these times call for them. So. There we go. Let's pull in all of your heavy oil. And there we go, that's that. So I want you please, and you please. So let's grab that tank and that thing. Because who else was it? Looks to infuse oil, you're doing fine. It's all this heavy oil, which is now proving a problem. So you can go there. You can go there, and you can exit the back. And then all I need then from you is a little like that. There we go. Also, you are having nothing doing at the back. And there we have it. So that is now working as intended. Okay, so I'm going to remove you and remove you. And then let's get some stone. And head back inside with our newfound tank of heavy oil. And in all fairness, it's not doing anything, is it? That is now kind of burning back in there, but for some reason, or for whatever reason, it is still not dealing with heavy oil. So we can have that just kind of drain into there. That's fine. I don't think that should fill up. I don't think we've quite had 32 buckets worth. But there you go. You should be happily kind of catching up. Okay, well that's yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, and it's still not working properly. I don't know. I think that's just, for whatever reason, it's just not loaded in properly. It's a bit unfortunate, I have to admit, but we can work with that. Oh, hello. Nice of you to seek shelter from the rain in here. Also, yeah, this is terrible. Like, we're in a greenhouse and the rain is just coming on through. Oh no. Okay, let me have a swig of water while we have a think about that. Okay. Oh, I hate this graphical glitch. I think it's the most awkward thing in the world. But luckily it's not too bad. But yeah, you'd think that whoever was doing flowers would have it so that they actually sit in farmland and not on the block above. Even when you have like your premium, you know, it's your own farmland from your own mod, and yep, never mind, never mind. Okay, what do we want? We want another 6 ME interfaces. So let's go let's say 6. And while that's doing that, in fact, while that's done that, okay, in which case then let's go induction cards. And let's make 6 of them while we're at it. Ah, yeah, that takes a bit longer, doesn't it? So, mystical seed. Oh, right, okay. What do we actually want? Maybe a little bit of, that'd be, what some other useful generic ones that we can have? And I think that might be dirt seed. You've already kind of gone. Dye seeds, certainly. I think dye seeds are super useful. I'm half thinking about the mystical flower seeds, just because that will be handy for getting into Botania, which we will eventually do. Maybe wood seeds as well, just for making a bit of some of the stuff. I think maybe like prismarine. Thinking about mystical flower seeds as well. But certainly I think I want, where is it? In fact, let me just get rid of a whole bunch of these. Don't need them. Some nether seeds, yeah, nether seeds. Probably end seeds, if I can find them. Excuse me. So end seeds. Those are out of these ones. Probably there's nothing too much there. In all fairness, nothing that's in a super useful tier of you'd be just handy to have. Well, how many slots have I got left in the crafters? I've got 10. I think it's 8 each, and I've used 6 in one, so I've got 2 plus another 8, so I've got 10 slots. Because yeah, in all fairness, I don't think there's going to be that many kind of actually ones where I want to keep them for their usefulness. I guess nature seeds. That's what you can do with essence. You can do all sorts of things. Yeah. Okay, so nature seeds is one. Not coral. Yeah, not actually that useful. Dye seeds, certainly I want. So nether, end, nature, dye. We have our prismarine ones there as well. Yeah, a lot of them just kind of Uranium, end, osmium. Because then if we have nether, end, nature, dye. Wooden prismarine maybe? That's 6. And that's just 6 useful things. Because what is it I can do with Prismarine essence. So we can make prismarine shards, or we can make prismarine crystals. We can also, with fish and squid and diamond essence, make Heart of the Seas. Which admittedly don't need for much other than... Well, yeah, okay, there's a couple of things. Conduits. Whatever that is. Whatever you are. The Heartforged seashells will be... Yeah, okay. Oh, quantum armor upgrades, and then the abyssal sacrifice. Wait, weren't you just... Same thing. What's different? Crystallized coral or coral chunk. Right, okay, yeah. And a theme. So, yeah. Prismarine is one to do then. Luckily, we already have 2 of those seeds. We've only got 1 wood seed. Some of these we can happily make more of, though, I guess. Oh, no, sorry. How do we make you again? Oh, we need a prismarine agglomeratio, which means I need shards and crystals. If I say pris... okay, we have actually some shards and some crystals. I could do that and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we only have then enough for 1. How do I get you? As if we've only got 1 guardian spike in there. We can also make it from the essence. Oh, well, of course we can. We can grind them up in a sag mill. Any other of you? No incubation? Mob drops? Yeah, of course you drop them. Buried treasures? Yeah. You can mechanically squeeze them out. You can loop fabricate them out with guardians and elder guardians. Oh wow, okay, bulk. Oh, bulk haunting lapis into. That's hilarious though, blowing them through, I presume it's sulfire. Well, okay. We can make 1 at least. What about wood? How do you get wood seeds? Are you just any logs? Yeah, you're any logs. So let's go log. Oh, log. Oh, log. So we might as well do 12 of that. We'll get our 4 wood seeds. We are good for... You know, also just before, while I'm here, I'm going to take these dye seeds. Or these dirt seeds even, put them back in there. Okay. We've already got 2 prismarine seeds, so that's just 1 more. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. We've got our wood seeds. We're going to end up with a bunch of them. We've got our dye seeds. We don't need any more of them. Nature seeds. How do you make a nature agglomeratio with sugarcane, pumpkin, cactus, and potato? Really? So we've got a bunch of sunchoke, but no no sugar cane. Potatoes, cactus, pumpkins. We got some potatoes. What about cactus? No cactus in there. Pumpkin. No pumpkin, not even pumpkin seeds. Okay. Right, okay, well we've got potatoes, but I can't believe that we are missing pumpkin. We've got pumpkin here. What about cactus? Yeah, we've got a lot of cactus in here. So the only thing where they're missing is sugarcane. Oh no, we've got sugarcane in here, in all fairness. Oh wait, sugar. You probably want to go in because... Oh, dismount. In there. And no doubt we can do now some crazy things with sugar. We've got me some dessert things in here. Oh yeah, glazed carrots. The pepper, very nice. Mushroom risotto. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Anyway, yeah, come back to you. Well, we can make our ratios now, can't we? Of course, what I can do is let's just do that, and we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. That is enough to start doing that, and that's all we need to know about that. The end agglomer ratio, I should be able to do 4. Oh, I'm missing some chorus fruit. How do we get chorus fruit? Can I make any more chorus fruit? Not easily. Well, a bit of endstone and some chorus fruit makes more chorus fruit. Oh, fruit or flowers, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Could always just pick up a whole bunch more. I mean, I know I didn't kind of focus on it, but it's not like there isn't loads there. If I go to End City. Blah, 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 blah. That'll make a few, that'll get me a few, that'll get me a few. Oh, no, sorry, mister, not you. Alright, how are we doing for fruit? 41 fruit. More than enough. Anything else that I need here? Not particularly, really, is it? Okay. Okay, we can go back home. Or go back to base, I should say. Back to base. And then let's put you two away. Because we can now make more end agglomer ratio. Oh, it wasn't the fruit we were missing. The per blocks. So we can absolutely make a couple more of you. Especially since I think you are now... yeah, we've got one of you left. So that makes 2. Well, how much have we got the... Let's go here and here. No, you and you and you. Okay. Right, okay, so, well, yeah, I guess we're only getting a couple more of them. That's fine. That gives us 3. And then I think we can make more of those things, because, yeah, if it's a case of make some of them, how do we make them? In fact, no, I suppose we can make them with that. So, yeah, we can absolutely make more once we've got the end essence growing. Fine. Similarly, Nether, I guess you take one of these, don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 1, 2. Oh, what are we missing? Is it the soul sand? No, it is nether bricks, which you can make with nether essence. Right, okay. What are you? With wood, you're tier 1. So let's get some essence. And with the wood seeds, I want 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 12 of you. Fine. Prismarine is tier 3. So I need 4 of you. Dye essence we're good for. Nature essence, you're tier 2. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. End acclamation, you are tier 4. Oh. So there we go. And then nether. Oh, I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't need to do that. You're just tier 2. So all I need from you is 1, 2. So let's do you. And we'll hope this kind of then works out a little bit. I probably might be able to stick them all in one, but I think let's just do it tier by tier, because that is otherwise a recipe for disaster. Nice. All right, so let's put you in there and also you in there. So you can do your thing. You can do your thing. And yeah, we don't get a thing obviously for wood because we've already got wood. So we're just kind of then waiting for some of these other ones to tick over. Oh no. Oh, night's coming in. There we go. Starting to get dark just as I need to get this finished. And now we're done. So nature and nether. That's a couple of quests ticked off. And we get some tier 2 seeds. What do we get? We got some Prudentium farmland. Okay. And then we got some... Oh, don't tell me we got more Prudentium farmland. I did, didn't I? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, look at that. Fine. Next up, we got a little bit more Prismarine. Okay, that's just one of them. That is cool. And then finally, get some end seeds, which will be some nice, tasty tier 4 ones. Oh god. I am so tired and I don't know why. Anyway, that is our tasty end ones. And there we go. End seeds. Come on, let's get something nice as a reward for the tier 4. Come on, give us something good. We got Imperium farmland. Oh, I really don't need it. I really don't. That's not what I need. And I've liked the experience seeds in all fairness. That is a real tasty thing to be able to produce at a rate of knots. Okay, well anyway, so we can start getting ahead and making these. Thank you very much. Because what we can do is we can say, not with them we can't, but with those we can. We want interface, 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 interface. Then we can just at least kind of tick those in here. And then I wonder, do I still have that memory card? Because wherever you might be, where are you, my little memory card? Why is it always so hard to find? Why can't I see it? Okay, so it's not. It's not that one. That is a different one. It's not there, is it? Oh, have I put you? Oh, what have I done with you? Are you in this bag? I have lost my way. Slash my I have lost my memory card. I can't believe that there's no way I've actually lost it. It has to be in here somewhere. No, I really can't see it. What are you? Oh, you're that view cell. Yeah. No. Is it in here? Hiding in one of these things? No, it is not. If I search for card, it is not there. Is it in here? No, it is not. What have I done with my memory card? Where is my memory card? You're full again. You're not moving. I fully do not understand what's going on there. Why that is not working. Nor do I understand what I've done with my memory card. That is ugh. Right, okay, let's just make a new one. Fine. Fine. Oh, you know, because at least I'd have been able to just click. Let's just double check. You're not in there, are you? No, we've got some foods on the go, but you're not there. You're not kind of hidden in here, are you? No. You're not kind of in here, are you? No. You're definitely not in there. No, 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 and triple no. Network reader though, that's always handy. No, okay, what on earth have I done with it? Alright, never mind. Never mind. It's not actually important. What is important is yeah, Joe, I don't think you moved it. So I've no idea where this thing is. I often put things in my inventory or in a bag, or I put it down somewhere, or I'll be looking around somewhere and they'll be like, oh, why is this system not moving? And there'll be like a pipe with just a memory card stuck in it. I wonder if that's the reason why this isn't working, why it's not pulling out this heavy oil out of here and sticking it into here. That is most frustrating. Because look at that heavy oil building up. It might be just a case of when I loaded the game in, for whatever reason, it just didn't quite load in properly. Then we can have a look in here. I've accidentally left it in there. No! What are you doing? Are you still doing copper? Yep, you're still doing copper. You're just kind of going away. Oh, that's flickering. That's full of water. Yeah, eventually we're going to start making our way through some other materials. Yip, yip, hooray. Oh wow, that thing is at max energy. That is completely crapped out under this thing. That's pretty neat. That is pretty damn neat. I should really cover this up as well, but I think I want to make sure that this is all gone processed through before I make sure that I've got everything tagged in that, which we'll find out where that I don't at some point. Similarly, hey Cocorito, nice to see you. You join me as I am looking around for something that I've lost and I just don't seem to be able to find it anywhere. I mean, I've made myself another memory card, but I was hoping I could find my old one because it had some attunement already on it. You have a question? Ask away, and if I know the answer, you can have it as soon as I let's configure some of these. So what do I want? I want some water. Let's get some water. Let's drag you in, and I want to say I want 4 buckets set. We also want Phyto, and let's drag you in and say I want 64. That's nice. And then I should be able to shift right click and then right click, right click, right click, right click, and right click. And that should mean all of them. You know, trying to play all the mods 10, but every world I create doesn't have the quests. Any idea how to fix that? Well, that means the particular mod. Well, there's 2 things that could be breaking there. Either the mod FTB quests isn't loading in, or the actual scripts from that the older mods team used to create the quests aren't loading in. It could be if you have Minecraft on a localization that isn't a supported language for the quests, that could affect it. You should be able to check out by going mods here, and then you can search for FTB and make sure that you have FTB quests there, and then it matches the version in if you look at their CurseForge page, for example. I know that's what I use for just getting the mod packs onto my computer. I think it's just a nice handy way of doing it. Admittedly, I always close down the CurseForge application when I'm running this game. But yeah, it's going to be that, or the other thing to make sure is that you are able to get to the quests, because it might be a keybind isn't working, but you've got to look for that little quest book up there. So you're just going to have to use a process of elimination to kind of work through and tick off all the reasons why it isn't that isn't working. So yeah, check your FTB quests with the actual quest scripts themselves. I'm not entirely sure where they are hidden. In fact, if I go back to mods and if I just search for quest, right, so yeah, if you're able to go to that quest book but there's nothing in there, then that is so it's probably not the actual quests mod itself. That means it's the files that put all the quests in there, and I'm not entirely sure where they're hidden in the actual mod pack, unless they're just something like that. I mean, you can see them if you go to the GitHub page for the mod pack. You can see all the quest information. One of the things you could always try is a bit of a nuclear approach, in that you I mean, assuming this is on the local on your machine and you're not trying to connect to a server, because if you're trying to connect to a server, there's less that you can do. But otherwise, it would be a case of create a backup of your world if you started and fresh install. Yeah, so if it's local, yeah, you can play around a bit more. Yeah, grab a copy of your world save folder and clean reinstall is always, and then just grab everything fresh off the internet, you know, and kind of just reinstall it, make sure that everything kind of gets pulled onto your machine properly, and then you can always then just load up a new world, close out, save, go into the folder, which CurseForge handily has the whole kind of view local files, it just takes you straight there, and then you'll see the name of the world you created, and then you can just drop your files in from your old world that you've backed up. Sometimes that is the best approach. It's just literally a hard reset. You're taking the entire game and turning it off and back on again, and it's amazing how often that works. It's a bit of a pain. I completely empathize. Just having to do that is just annoying that you have to do it all. But yeah, sometimes it's just the best thing to do. Just turn it off and back on again. And just do a hard reset install. I know it took me a couple of goes to get this one working how I liked it, and occasionally sometimes excuse me, stuff just doesn't quite load in properly when you kind of, you load up the game and the instance stuff just doesn't quite work. Sometimes you might have stuff missing from JEI, and you realise that the recipe just doesn't exist. But often then kind of quitting out and starting up again will fix it. Same with this, really. How you notice how this isn't working at for whatever reason. This whole channel is just not pulling the heavy oil out. It was working fine last session, not working at the moment now. I kind of manually had to shift some heavy oil into there. That one's picking up fine, but that is manually kind of doing that, whereas, yeah, it is XNet that's pushing there. And I imagine once I quit the game out and next session, it'll probably be working fine. Unfortunately, it just can be a little bit heavy when it's got so many processes all ticking at once it's trying to keep up with. Shame. Real shame, but is what it is. Is what it is. Alright, okay, let's go. I'm going to make myself... We have you, and I need another 5 phytogenic isolators. And let's try and get them on the make, and then we can put in our other handy seeds. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I like to. I'm inspired by both those the more technical and kind of the mod pack style YouTubers you get, like Chosen Architects and Philpo. But then I also really like the kind of the cozy vanilla just building YouTubers like is it Disruptive Builds, Blue Nerd, and Zapixel. I really like. So yeah, I try and kind of go. I'm not quite as good a builder them, and I'm not a massive fan of sort of the huge blending thing. But yeah, I try and make a nice kind of a little medieval village type thing. I might kind of build a few little bit things as you extend off, but we are kind of just still in the early game, really. I mean, I know I've kind of killed the dragon and killed the wither, but I've still kind of got a lot of unfinished projects. Like even my main kind of little travel hub is quite clearly unfinished, and there's a whole couple of buildings to build there. Yeah, I haven't even built my an enchanting setup yet. That is next on my pile. But yeah, I'm kind of building out some nice little farming. I get some greenhouses for some mystical agriculture stuff. I'd then like to kind of build up some little fields, because at the moment my farming output is this, which is just this little dumped garden. And I'd like to make it a little bit better, and sort that out a bit more and kind of get some nice foods, and it'd be good to kind of work on that. But anyway, we are doing oh wow, it's taking its sweet time building these fighters. Oh, it's creating the lumium. It always seems to struggle with the what is that? Oh, it's there is what do you call it? Induction smelter, I think it's called. Where are you? In fact, let's go and have a look, make sure that you're working properly. We go up here and here. Again, this room is not finished. Yeah, there we go. Right, you're just being very, 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 very slow. You take 40 RF. And you've already got a hardened component in there. Yeesh! Yeah, I think that's just a slow recipe. We can improve that eventually by... let's go on here. Hey! Well, they're done. We got there just in time for it to be done. Yeah, once we can actually grow the seeds for those alloys, which I think is very, very handy. And we'll speed up the process a little bit, although probably by that point we won't need them. Right, okay, but before I do this, we need to actually put in a couple of seeds. So I want 2 of you. I'm just going to put like... Oh, goodness gracious me. And then I will have to get some of that essence and make up more of these agglomerations. So you've done that, and then we need 2 of you, and then we need 2 of you, and then we need 2 of you, and then let's get a little bit of nature seeds, and then a little bit of nether seeds. So then what I can do is I can say bish bash bosh, stick them in there, and then you can say like, yep, that's fine, yep, that's fine. Okay, let's mosey on down. So what we want you to be at the bottom, intake outtake. Look at that, bish bash bosh. Off it goes, doing its thing. Are you happy there? No, you want to be intake, outtake, output enabled. So again, input, outputs both, and there. And then, in fact, let's just place these. Because then we can go 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh no, come back. Wait, steady now. 1, 2, 3, bish bash. 1, 2, 3, bish bash. And 1, 2, 3, bish bash. And look at that. All glorious. They're just growing their stuff, doing their thing. You can close your doors. Brilliant. Okay, well, that is exactly what we needed from these guys. Okay, what we can then do is let's get a little bit of spruce planks, and then I'm just gonna go like that. And oh no, of course that needs to be a facade. And we can put you there, and then we can say, hey, do we have any facade for spruce planks? Of course we do. That's you, and then that's also you, and then that's also you. Like that. Perfect. And then we can say, y'all go away and get some stairs. And then we can kind of go like stairs. And then we can go on this side and the same stairs, and more stairs. And then let's get some trapdoor. No, not spruce barrel trapdoor, just regular spruce trapdoor. And we can do you, and alright. Oh. So if we can get this right. Hey, look at that, perfect. Excellent. And then we'll deal with these in a short while. Because oh no, I've made a horrific mistake. I need to add some more essences to the export bus that's poking at the ender chest there. Luckily, we have a solution in my personal shrinking device. So what I'm going to actually do is, first off, we can just put you back in there. And also put that memory card in there. These backpacks, I'm just going to put back in place because when I accidentally hit shuffle, it shuffled everything over. So we should be now having a couple of essences. Which we are. That dye essence, I'm going to put you in. Is that you? No, your prismarine, your wood. You are dye. There you go, have more dye seeds. Yeah, so that's the 6 essences that we just want to bung straight in the system. We don't want to process these or anything because they're all useful. So let's go tiny mode. And then we can crawl along here. Let's see if we can fit down by the side of this pipe. Come on, let me in. Oh. Hello. Hey, look at that. And then you. 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 And then finally wood essence. Okay, cool. And then we can go make cells look big. And we can then put all this essence back in there, and that'll happily just start going. Look at that. Hey, all of it's just nicely going away to the wonderland of the and just we can be like, how are you doing there? And this is just like a generic stuff that gets put in there. It's just attached to a big old import in my main stash. So that's just nicely kind of doing its thing. What I might do is I'm just going to mine that and replace it with some cobble because it's just too bright, mate. You're just too bright. There you go. Much better. Okay. And then the final thing to do would be then, what time are we on? 7:15. Yeah, we can finish off this last little one. I'm going to have 6 materials that I really want. And I mean, really want. So, 6 ME interfaces, please, Maestro. Also, induction cards. I would like 6 induction cards, please. Maestro, do we have enough stuff? Yeah, we've got enough stuff. And then it's a case of let's go in here and at mystical seeds. And what seeds do we want? What do we want from this last section? I want some materials where I just want a useful amount of resourcey material. So I think redstone, we certainly have a lot of the seeds and they're useful. Diamond is definitely going to be one of them. Netherite is definitely going to be one of them. Oh, have I never had netherite in my inventory before? Well, look at that. I think we also need gold. We need the gold seeds, that's for sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So gold. I also want iron wherever you are. Where are you, iron? You're tier 3, aren't you? Maybe you're not. I know I could just search for it, but I'm being so incredibly lazy. Oh, don't. Ooh, as if you just jumped around like that. That is most annoying. There's enriched quartz. There you go, the lapis. Yeah, you know what? Just iron. What have we got? Crimson iron, ironwood, and quartz enriched iron, and compressed iron. Oh my word! As if there's 4 types of iron. So we need, we'll need some more netherite seeds. I also want 1 more diamond seed because they don't reproduce. So it's a case of iron and gold, netherite and diamond, redstone, and what other material do I want a little bit of? What do I want? What do I actually want? Emerald, maybe? I suppose it's always useful to have like a whole bunch of emeralds. Eventually I'll make loads, or a lot more with just either mob farms or the, what do you call it? Hostile neural networks. Let's have a look. What do I actually want here? What do I want? Not deep slate. I'll probably do something specific for the super materials, like those 3 basically: the vibranium, aluminum, and unobtainium. Another seeds. No, coal maybe. Coal is just a general good useful resource. I know you'll. It's one of those things where I think you can quickly just start burning through it. Honey would be another good one as well. At least to get started with bees eventually, and having a good supply of honey would be useful. But I think coal is one that's crying out to me so far as I'm looking through these ones. Rubber, yeah, but not massively. Not one of the ones where I'll be like, yes, I'll now need like 1,000 of them. Some of the metals would be all useful. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Glowstone, redstone, obsidian, we're getting prismarine. Yep, we're already getting spider. A lot of the creature ones I'll probably be better off using. Again, hostile neural networks. Bronze, zinc, vast, yeah, all these general metals will be good. Graphite, maybe, just because I'm going to end up using a lot of coal for it. It'd be nice eventually, but once you've built like a big extreme reactor, that's kind of it. I don't need the alloys so much. Mana steel, yeah, steel leaf, no. All that twilight material, I don't need so much. So that's what we've got. Gold, yeah, that's in the plan here. Lapis, experience seeds, yes, definitely, eventually. Again, creature. Steel, no, do you know what? Steel, no, you're kind of you'd be better off going with the alloys, but steel is another one that'll be incredibly useful to have as a material. Nickel, constantan, electrum, yeah, invar, yeah, again, all those all the alloys. The gems would be useful. Signalum and lumium, yeah, those alloys, again, useful to kind of make directly. Dark steel, yeah, pulsating alloy, energetic alloy, yeah. Elementium, where it is. Osmium, yeah, useful along with like lead and all that kind of stuff. Fine. U2, not so much because I don't think there's massive need for you. Fluix, we're already making. Energized steel, blazing crystal, yeah, there's like certainly all the and there you go, like diamond, emerald, and netherite. With the skeleton, platinum, yep, iridium, sure, enderium, yeah, the alloys are certainly useful. Vibrant alloy, yeah, end steel, not sure what that one is. Draconium, cyanite, niotic, spirited, uranite, nether star, dragon egg, awakened draconium seeds, and nitro. So yeah, like having the power materials as a seed, useful. Having like the thermal alloys as a seed, useful. In fact, all the alloys are to a degree. But I think coal. I think in this instance, coal is the one where it's sort of as at that level. I know diamond and netherite, but you kind of your basics, your basic of your basics, and that's. Oh no, I didn't actually mean to do that. That's the wrong button. But so those are the 6 I want. Basically, that's going to be the 6 over here. But I mean, redstone, I already have millions of seeds. Diamonds, I just need 1 more. Netherite, I need a few more, and then the rest we are going to have to make up. So let's get. I've come out the wrong side of the door. Let's go back in there. Hello, goodbye. And this way. Hello. So, what do we need? Really? Really? You know what? I'm heading to bed. I'm going to sleep through the night. I'm going to sleep through the night because you're just frustrating me. You can go away. So, let's snooze. And while we're snoozing, I can have a quick slug of water. Day 377. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. No, I didn't want to be there. Sorry, shut that on. You all dead yet? Yeah, you did. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I want 1 more diamond seed. Pray tell, how do you make a diamond seed? Well, it's a premium and just 4 diamonds. I think we can do that. So, supreme, no, not suo. Supremium. And we want to go diamond. And let's just take 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. Okay, and then you can, off you go. Get in you get. I then want 3 more netherite seeds, which is more supremium and blocks of netherite. Now, that one might be a bit of a toughie. Oh no, I actually have it. And we're going to end up using quite a bit of it because I want to use half of my netherite stash just for bonus seeds because I'm yep, that's kind of the kind of person I am. We also need more insanium. Let's just make a stack of that. I'll use it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So 12 of you for 12 of you. Excelente. So off you go. You can be making your seeds. Wunderbar. No, I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons today. So that's making our netherite. Cool. So I can tick you off. Redstone I can tick off. Diamonds I can tick off. Gold seeds you are Imperium and gold. So that's not a problem because 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 makes the 16 of you, and then I can just go gold. And we have got the 16 of you. Have you finished doing all your things? Yeah, you have. Hey, look at that. Which means that you can go away. And then I can say, how do you make a gold thing? It's prudentium and 12 gold. Okay. Yep. I think we can do that. Not a problem. Because I can just go, hey. There is 16 prudentium. And more importantly, here is 16 coal. So you can do your thing. Excellent. Coal get. And then finally iron, which is tertium and unsurprisingly iron. So let's go essence, because we want tertium. Have we got any essence? Oh, right, yeah, of course, because now starting to get all the other essences that are just hanging around in here. What's this Certus Quartz essence doing in here? Really? I'm going to pull you out. Because you want to get into storage. Anyway, what I'm on about. This. Which is then some of that. Is right, isn't it? Double check. Yeah, it is. And then finally some iron ingots. Bop, 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 bop. You do your thing. So you can go back in storage, although I'll end up calling on you again. So we have our netherite seeds. We have our diamond seed. We have our gold seeds. We have our coal seeds. And we have our iron. And one more. Alright, let's tick these quests off as we get them. Can you give me something nice? What are you going to give me? A tertium ingot. More. We have a tier 4 and... Do you know actually? Oh no, experience seeds. Aha, experience seeds are definitely in the running here. There is a possibility. So 1% a possibility. But let's gamble for our lives. We've got osmium seeds. Oh, okay. No, I'll take it. I'll take it. Especially since that means we get to roll again. We got an Imperium ingot. That's not quite nearly as fun. Okay, okay. Anyway, let's then, we have our netherite. So let's roll for you and see what we get here. We've got supremium essence. Yay, I don't really need any more. Oh, how do you make that? Insanium blocks, insanium gemstone blocks, master infusion crystal. What can you do with creative essences? Oh, is that just literally like it's not even really creative essence? Oh no, to make a creative jetpack. All right, okay, yeah. Once you got the star, then you do the star. Anything else? Yeah, it's an ingredient for the star. Yeah, fine, fair enough. So, well, osmium, you can go away. You can go away. You two can go away. And then what I'm going to say is, hey, you, take this Certus and Fluix Quartz essence, please, because I want you to then kind of go have more stuff and make more stuff. Not doing anything though, is it? Nah, okay, nah. Now. Then. Okay, what we want is nether. No, sorry. Ugh. How do I make more of you again? Oh, I need nether bricks. That's right, and with you, maybe I can actually go 3. How are we doing for nether seeds? We have 3 nether seeds. I can make 1 more, and then we are in business. So, what did I use you with again? Prudentium essence. So, essence. Oh, look at that. 1 shot there. And, oh no, one of you will do. Prudentium. So I can go bosh bosh. Excellente. I can put my shrinking tool away as well. So, did I make those interfaces? Yeah, I did. Did I make those induction cards? Yeah, I did. Okay, excellent. Excellente. Oh, look at that. Look at that. In a time. I don't believe it. Also, Eden Seeds, I think I make another one of you, and Prismarine Seeds, I'm guessing I need to make another one of you. But again, now I'm starting to get essences, I should be able to totally do that. So, your interfaces, you have to get made into your panel equivalents. And put you down there, and then split you out, because then I can do one of you, 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 one of you. Haha, and then it's at this point when I go, hey, do I have that memory card on me? Yes, I do. I finally didn't lose it this time. So I should be able to just go right click, and look at that. And it automatically loads in holding 4 water and 64 phyto grow. And bosh, there we go. So, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Look at that. You can go back away. Excellent, excellent. So what I can then do is, let's go a couple of you, and then some, let's split these up, and you'll see why in a short while. Also, I just need to, just got a message. What's that message? Yeah. Sorry. Right, okay. I want 2 of you, and 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 2 of you, and 2 of you. Excellent. Oh. Ooh, why were you offline then, you cheeky so-and-so? Not like you're hurting for power. Or maybe it is actually, because that is the Flux network. Yeah, alright, okay. I get it. That is now struggling, because this is now failing to do anything. This is now all running out of juice. Yep, that's fully backed up again. That's practically fully backed up again. Yeah, I'm going to have to make my second power source over here. I don't know why that is just not working. And I don't want to have to just delete the channel and then recreate it. Because what is it? It's pyrolyzer and that exporting heavy oil. Putting it into ender chest, which should recognize what it is. Let's try a couple of things actually. Let's try a couple of things. What happens if I took my locking tool and actually unlocked you? You're now free to be anything you want to be. Okay. So maybe, yeah, let's then remove this channel. I'm going to say it is a fluid channel. Let's create, turn you off. You are going to be priority. And I want, from the fluid mixer, I want to create an extraction. And I want to extract specifically heavy oil. And I'm going to insert it. Not you. What about you? Yep, so that top one. Have even labelled them heavy and light. I want it to insert into you. I'm going to switch you on and see what happens. And it's just absolutely not doing anything, is it? Why is that? What's wrong? What's wrong with this setup? Doesn't matter because that's not producing anything, so that's not producing anything. Could even be like pyrolyzer. Extract. Oh, that's happy. For whatever reason, it'll happily take out the pyrolyzer. If I lock you. What happens if I then say, click that out? It's this thing that's not liking it, is it? For whatever reason, it's that advanced refinery. Because that's just cleared out fine. That didn't have a problem with it. Redstone is ignored. No augmentations. Not using any energy. Products may or not be drinkable. Right, okay, let's try another nuclear approach. Let's break that and replace it. I don't like doing this, but let's do it. Because we then effectively we lost all the fluid that was in there. Just quite a bit of processed material. Interesting enough, it seems to be processing, and yeah, the light oil is going in there. The heavy oil is not moving. For whatever reason, it cannot handle extracting. Where is that advanced refinery? Here. It can't handle the fact that it's got to extract the light from it and the heavy. Wait, no, that's the fluid mixer. Not you. I want to extract from you. Oh, don't tell me that was it. Don't tell me that was it. For some reason, I just got it on the wrong thing. But how would I would surely have noticed that before. Yep. That's not working. Well, ain't that a kick in the head? Oh, dearie me, as if it was just on the wrong thing. That is, oh, that's frustrating. Cool. And then you're happily doing your thing. These seeds ones are an interesting one. Normally, they will happily sit there. No, not you. Oh. Yes, you, sorry. Yeah, you do want to sit in there. You'll go through. Yeah, okay, got you. So you've all got ready with your seeds. That's fine. What did I do with my Phyto? Oh, maybe I didn't make them. I need another 6 of these, please. And then we can put these in, and then I think I might wrap up. Okay, nice. That's going to do its thing. I also want to then kind of make another prismarine seed, because some of these I've got enough of to be able to work with, and some of them I don't. The end seed, that's something I wanted to do, was end seed, which is some of the aggregate ratio. So I want to go 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious me. So you, we're going to get some more of you, bish bash bosh. You're fine. You're you. You're fine. So then it's just also then prismarine seeds. Prismarine, which is, then we can go to you, and what we're missing you, but we can make you with that. Hey! So now we can go. Prismarine, you need tertium, and the end. Oh. You need Imperium. So tertium and Imperium. So let's go essence, and we need 1, 2, 3. No, I don't need that much actually. I don't need that much at all. I need that much Imperium. And I need that much tertium. Ha 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 ha. Okay, you the tertium, let's just stick you in there, and you can do that and go bish bash bosh, make your thing. Hey, and then you can go bish bash bosh and you can do your thing. We've got one more prismarine seed, we have one more end seed. Okay, this is what we want. Because then I can go, how much farmland have I got? Not enough. Okay, let's make some more. I don't want to use that diamond hoe, and I wish I didn't bring it out of my thing. Let's actually go for a hoe. Let's make ourselves just a rudimentary wooden hoe. And then let's look for some dirt. So we can mix our dirt and our hoe for a dirty hoe. And there we go. We have 59 pieces of farmland. I'm going to have to put that back in my box properly. So when I go, in fact, let's get that farmland and go, hey, you. Bop, 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 bop. And get some supremium. And then I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for the other front. Cool. So I can happily go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And then what I can do is I can pull out, as if in that time we got the prismarine seed that we needed. So 2 of you, 2 of you. Need 2 of you. That's no big deal. Need 1 of you because we've got 1 of you. That's 1, 2 of you, and then also 1, 2 of you. So nether seeds, nature seeds. End seeds. Dye seeds. Was that right? Are you dye? Yeah, you're a dye. Yep. Wood seeds. And finally, prismarine seeds. Excellent. Also, have you made those phytogenic isolators yet? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Guess I just missed the memo. So I should be able to kind of go place. And with each one of those, like 1, 2, 3, in, out. In, out. So we got to having both input and output on the bottom, auto input and auto output. Input output on the bottom, auto input, auto output, and then last but not least, same thing again. And then they should all light up and start doing their thing. Which they do, which is nice. And then I can take the... Oops. And then like that. Let's get some bits of trapdoor, because I'm going to need both some more. And also, I don't want to quite cover up yet. I'm just going to need access to that one. So I can always go like that, like that. Okay. I also want that. Where's that maple? Maple. I want that maple logs. Logs. Cool. Oops. Output enabled. There we go. I was like, oh, why is it not working? But it worked for everything but this one. Ha 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 ha. There we go. At least that is kind of working. And everything's got 4 in there at least as well, hasn't it? 4. Good. So that means what I can do is... And then... redstone seeds. Diamond seeds. Netherite seeds. Although, I wonder if you'll actually even grow on this. You do what you do best. Okay, there we go. But I should have a bunch of essences in here now. Certainly I should have iron essence, diamond essence, gold essence, coal essence, redstone essence, netherite essence. Which I do. So, in here I should be able to then, let's make, let's go coal, redstone, netherite, iron, diamond, gold. And then let's select a recipe and go coal. Okay, no, actually, no, what can I do with coal? You can do some nice things with coal, can't you? That is one of the things. I might split this guy up. So I'm certainly going to put that one in there and say apply. I'm going to do something special with coal, I think. We'll see that in a bit. What can you do with redstone? That's all you can do with redstone is that one. Apply. Next one, netherite. All you can do with netherite is that one. Okay, there's a special disc one as well, but we'll deal with that one. Next recipe. Iron. There we go. Next recipe is diamond. Apply. And then, no. Escape. Last recipe is gold. And there we go, gold. Apply. Yeah, I think what I might have to do is... Because what I want to do is... with this one, turn it off. I actually want to have coal essence here. And can I actually turn the amount to 2? We'll try this. We'll try this out. Don't know if it'll work with how... Maybe say 4 actually, so that it never runs out. I never wanted it to blank out just in case XNet will reset. Because I think I should be able to create extract from here, but only the coalescence. And I want you to go into the bottom one is the left one, not that one. That one is the right one. Yeah. So I want this to be a round robin distribution, because then I want you to go into... Oh, why are you being... Yeah, I know that's the one. Oh, just... I don't know why it's just not playing right with me today for whatever reason. But yeah, it has to be kind of like create insert there, and then also create insert there. There we go, that worked. Is that the right one? No, that was even the wrong one, wasn't it? So I don't want you to be there. You need to go away, and it has to be you. Create. For whatever reason, it's just not liking it. Fine, we'll get around to that in a bit. But in the meantime, let's say gold essence, diamond essence, netherite essence, redstone essence, and iron essence. And go in there. For whatever reason, it's not liking that one at all, is it? Okay, let's try making another item one. Let's go with that. Switch it off. Priority. And you are that. Extract. No. Oh my days, why are you being a pain? I swear, it's, XNet is normally very, very, very good, and I've never had any issues with it. But then for whatever reason... Just not liking it today. Don't know why. Could I do... Copy this connector? Nope, doesn't like it. Doesn't like it at all. For whatever reason, just won't make it. Alright, okay. Never mind. Never mind. That is all we need from that, in all fairness. Because what I'm going to do with this one is... This is effectively going to round robin the coal. And then take everything. So then half the coal is going to go to the ender chest. Half the coal is going to go into there. So I'm going to make both coal essence and just make more coal. And that'll do its thing. So last thing I want then is just that maple. Oh no, they're here in my inventory. Maple logs. Because yeah, you're happy with your recipes and you're now full up, because we can't, for whatever reason, I can't actually pull you out of here. So I think I'm going to just let's get that trapdoor. Oh wait, no, I've got it on me. That's why I can't find it. I'm going to keep that one open, just so I remember that it is broken. And then, cool, that's it. I've just got to wait for all these plants to kind of grow up, and it'll then look full beauty in here. And I might also then kind of hang a couple of things off the ceiling, maybe make a couple of hanging shelves with some chains, put some plant pots on them, a few leaf blocks around would be quite nice, kind of just, you know, gardenify up this greenhouse. So it kind of looks like a greenhouse, basically. With then the example plants of everything I'm growing there, but it is actually all kind of being powered by that system. which we can work on next time. All right, yeah, I think that's it. I think that's going to be me done for tonight. So I think we need to get into a position where we can see nicely. Let's then turn around. Actually, let's get the camera out here. Camera doesn't help there. No, you're far too close to the camera. Let's get in position. Oh, I kind of like how that looks. Oh yeah, I do like that. Look at that. There we go. And we can now nicely see how this is all coming along. Nice little session. Photograph. Very bright as well. And there we have it. I think I'm going to leave it there. We will then catch up with you next time. Maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. I'll be able to pop on. Certainly not tomorrow. I think I've got a full day of work and then in the evening. But yeah, then we can maybe see if our XNet is just going to behave ourselves. And then we can continue on with the exceedingly long list of stuff. Like a little bit more extra power. I need my enchanting setup. Oh, I need my enchanting setup so badly. But now we've kind of got some basic resources setting. And we're kind of moving into the mid-game, really. We've kind of got ourselves established enough that I think we should be okay for certain resources. I might even nip into the mining dimension and move my quarry. And yeah, I think we're happily at a point where we can start making nice things and not worrying too much about running out of stuff. Certainly nothing basic at the moment. Yeah, let's call it there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.